Let me go to Data Migration Cockpit. Select this. I can select Create, Migrate Data using Staging Tables. And this time we can migrate Inspection Plan. So let me enter, say, Migrate Plan. Press Enter key and select Step 2. We can select Local Package and click on Step 3. Here we can enter, say, Inspection Plan. Press Enter key. Select this and click on this arrow. These are the 5 objects which need to be migrated before I am migrating my inspection plan, which is catalog should be migrated, even the selected sets with their codes and the MIC and even inspection method. Okay. And if you're using work center and all in the operation, then even that should be there. Even the sampling procedures which you want. Okay. Click on review. Select do not add. And here I can click on create project. So this is the one just now we have created. So click on this arrow or you can simply double click on it. We will get the option to download the template, but it will take some time. So we can wait till that much time. Now you can click on download templates and select the option XML file, continue, and it will be downloaded. So wherever you want, you can click on save as to specify the destination location, save it, and you can click on keep and then you can open the file. Okay, so first we can make it editable. So click on enable editing and then from the file you can select options. And in that you can select advanced and just check the indicator for set precision as displayed. Okay, continue. Okay, and let me save this much. Continue. And first sheet is an introduction sheet. Just now what we have done is the step which is mentioned as a prerequisite that we have to set this indicator. Okay. It's better if you read this first introduction sheet, which will tell you about the prerequisites and even what all sheets are mandatory and what are optional sheet, and even the fields which are marked with the asterisks are mandatory, and what should be the date format when you are entering the information regarding the valid from date and all. Even the field list will give you what all fields are mandatory. Okay, let's try to fill the information in. And I have already entered some data in another sheet so that we can quickly fill this sheet. Here the orange sheets are mandatory and blue sheets are optional sheets. Marked with asterisk, it means it is a mandatory field. You have to enter the information. If it is not marked with asterisk like the work center and all, then you can skip that. Okay, so first sheet, which is a task list and group, here we need to enter the information like what will be the group number. And just drag it to see the further detail about this field. Since it's marked with asterisk, we have to enter the information here in this. And you can even unhide rows which are hidden. Okay, so just right click and unhide, then it will give you the technical name of that field and those information. Okay, so I have already entered some data which I can directly use to fill the information here in this. Okay, let me explain you what I have entered here in this. Okay, so the first field, which is a group. Okay, Here we need to tell the group number for the inspection plan, and it will take the group number uh, which is the last free number available in the system. So if we check in the configuration, what is the last free number for the inspection plan? Let me go to QCC0 and here in the quality planning, inspection planning, and in the general, we have the number range for the inspection plan. And if I click on this in the display mode, here I can see the last number which is used for the inspection plan is 36. So if I want the um, new plan to be created, then the next free number is 37. So when I am entering the information in my sheet, I can use the number as 37 as my next free number, and it will be just an incremented series when you are entering the information, like next free number will be then 38 once 37 is created. And here we are entering X because it is mentioned that enter capital X if it is an internal number. Okay, and 26 is already created number. So if I want to add one more plan under this group only, let me go to 26 only. Okay, so whenever we are creating any inspection plan, let me go to QP02, enter. Here this group number comes. So if I enter say 26 and press enter key, few plans are already created under the group 26. So if I want to create another plan, which will get the group counter as 4. So here I can enter my group counter against the group 26 as 4 if I want another plan to be created. Okay, and if I want the next free number to be taken, then it will be 37 because in the configuration already till 36 it has been used. And if I want to give an external number range here, because in the configuration for the external number range, this is the thing given. Okay, so here I can enter say T just to check it. And since it is external, I'm not entering here X, and this is already used number. Okay, so I'm not entering here X. I want to add one more plan under the group 26, and next free number which is available for the new inspection plan creation is 37, and the series we can specify. And if I want an external number for the group, I have entered T. Okay, let's see how it works. Okay, so next sheet is general data. Okay, so the header level information which we normally enter when we create the inspection plan. If you want again, you can unhide the rows which will give you the table and the field details. Okay, so if I click on unhide, then PLKO is the table where these fields are maintained. Okay, like the group and the group counter and the plant and valid from date. Let's again go to the plan. So if I select say this only, third one, and go to the header level, we are maintaining the plant and the usage with the status. The same information we will be maintaining here in this sheet. Okay, so let me just copy the same thing from the existing sheet so that we can quickly fill the information. Group is 26. The next free group counter will be 04 because already 03 is there in the system. Okay, so this is group counter 3. If I want to add another under the group 26, it will be 4. Okay, so I have entered, that's why 4. And here it is next free number for the group is 37. So I have entered 37 and the group counter will come as 1. Same is applicable for 38 and even the external group number, which is this. So the group counter will be 01 in this case. Description, whatever you want to maintain here, normally when we create an inspection plan, here you can enter the description. But since it is an optional field, I can skip also. Let me enter, say, description. Then you will be maintaining the plan for the inspection plan. And this is the valid from date for the inspection plan. Here in the header level, we also get the valid from date. This is the valid from date. Okay, so same information you will be maintaining here in the sheet, that what will be the valid from date for the inspection plan. We have to specify the usage also when we are creating any inspection plan. So this is the usage which we normally specify. 5 is for the good receipt and 3 is for the universal. So same thing I have maintained here of 5, and in 1 I have maintained 3. Okay, and here this is the status. Normally to keep it released, we maintain the status as 4. So you will be maintaining 4 for this. Okay, so I have maintained 4 here in this. Okay, let me check the sheet once again. Let me first copy this. If you want, you can add the planner group in this, and lot size, if you are maintaining that, you can maintain, but I'm not maintaining because it is optional field, so I can skip this. But unit is mandatory here, as it is marked with asterisk, so I have to enter the unit. So when you are creating any inspection plan, here the lot size comes. So this is that lot size. If you want to maintain, you can maintain the lot size, and this is the unit which is coming. So I can specify the unit here in this. So let me enter the, which is the unit maintained for this material. Okay, and here inspection point is there. When we are creating an inspection plan, then we also get the option to specify the inspection point, and we have different numbers given to specific inspection point. Like for sample management it is 200, and for pre-inspection point it is 100. So I have maintained 200 to specify it is a physical sample inspection point, okay, in my sheet. So here you can maintain the inspection point, and it is mentioned that if you are maintaining an inspection point in your sheet, then you have to maintain this one more field, okay, which is variant for the inspection point completion in the operation level. That entry should be added. Okay, so only in one plan I am maintaining 200. Okay, remaining other I am not maintaining any inspection point in this. We can specify the DMR also. Okay, so if I enter, say, suppose first here 200, let me enter this, and this is, if I'm using dynamic modification rule, then we can specify at which level the DMR is applied. So if I enter say 1 here, then I can specify even my DMR to be linked here in this. So let me select say this. So when you are entering these information, in the sheet also, I have maintained the same, that the inspection point is 200, and I want the DMR also to be assigned to my inspection plan. So I have maintained at the lot level. Okay. So I have maintained 1, and this is the name of the DMR to be used. Check any extra. Other things are optional, so I'm not maintaining it. Okay. So let's go to the next sheet, and let me first copy it. This is a material assignment. sheet. Normally, when we are creating any inspection plan here, this is the material assignment where we can specify what all materials we want to link. Okay. And here, even if I want a vendor specific or a customer specific inspection plan to be used, then that information we can maintain here in this. So similar information you can maintain in the sheet also. So first you will be telling your group, okay, which is this, then the group counter is there and the material list. So just for which I'm using is 599 only. And these are the other materials which are present in the plant. 1710 supplier and customer. I'm not maintaining. Search field, if you want, you can maintain and valid from date. Okay, so that information I have maintained. Let's go to the next sheet, which is the operation. Okay, so when we are creating any inspection plan, we maintain the information in the operation level also. Let me close this and we can go to the operation. Here we are maintaining the operation number, the control key, some description. If you want, work center can be assigned. This information we will be maintaining here in this sheet also. Okay, for the operation, let me first copy it from here. In the operation, I have maintained this data. So first again, you will be maintaining the group, then the group counter, and this is the activity number or the operation number, which is this number. Okay, if you are maintaining multiple, you will be entering multiple entries for this operation. Okay, but I have maintained only one operation here in this, and this is the work center field. If you want, you can assign then the plant, and this is the control key which we are maintaining. Okay, so here you are getting for QM, it is QM01 control key. I have maintained same here in this. In one, I have maintained QM02. Some description we normally maintain here in this. So whatever description you want, you can maintain it here in the sheet. And the base quantity, since it is mandatory, that's why I have maintained the base quantity and even the unit is mandatory here. Okay, since it is mandatory, you have to maintain the base quantity, which is this, and the unit. Okay, so same information we are maintaining. I showed you that in the first plan, I am using inspection points. So here, this is this, I need to tell that automatic valuation based on the inspection point definition. So here I'm maintaining 3 in this. Let me show you where it comes. If I double click on this operation, then in the lower half, you get the option of this field. Inspection point completion, if you see the options available, okay, so I have selected 3, which is automatic valuation based on the inspection point definition. This entry should be entered in this if you are maintaining the inspection point. So I have maintained that. Do I need any other information? Okay, I can maintain this valid date. And let's go to the next sheet, which is for the characteristics. So after we maintain the information for the operation, we maintain the information. Let me go back from here. The information for the characteristics. Let's go to the characteristics, and here we will be maintaining the MIC and the sampling procedure. When I'm assigning any MIC, then whatever is the quantitative data or the catalogs, if it is a qualitative MIC, will come, and even the sampling procedure which is linked to it. So since we have added the inspection point in the header level, then this sampling procedure should be used. So right sampling procedure need to be maintained. Let's see the sheet. So again, I can copy it from here. In the characteristics, I have maintained this data. We will be maintaining the group and the group counter and even the activity. In the first operation, this is the operation number. Okay, under that, this is the MIC which I want to link the MIC number. Okay, so here, let me go back. It means that under the first operation in the MIC, this is the first characteristic which I have assigned. So here we will be telling under the first operation the MIC number. This is the number. Okay. Valid from date, if you want, you can maintain it, but since it is optional, so I am not maintaining here anything. You get few options. Okay. So you can select the appropriate option in this case. C means it will copy the data from the MIC, whatever is maintained. Okay, so I have maintained C here in all the cases. Let's check what data is, another data is required. And then you will be telling the MIC to be linked. Okay, so these are the MICs which I want to link. Let me copy this. And these MICs should be present in the system before I migrate my inspection plan. This is the MIC name, then the plant of the MIC and the short text for the MIC. Okay, I am not maintaining the information for the inspection method or the catalogs. Okay, because those are already linked in my MICs. We have selected the option C, which means it should copy all the data of the MIC. So that's why I have not maintained extra information here. Only the sampling procedure we have to specify. So I am selecting these are the sampling procedure to be used. Okay. So in the sheet, we will be telling the sampling procedure to be used. And this unit to be used and even the base quantity for the sample. Okay. Let me select this and go to the sample. Here, this is my sampling procedure, which will be linked, and this is the unit of sample and the quantity. Okay, base quantity for it. So the same information here we have maintained. Okay, and other fields are obsoleted, so not required. Let me save this. Continue, and let me come out of this plan because we are adding under the same group only 26. Okay. I'm not saving it here. And then click on upload the file. You can specify wherever your file is there, just select that. And it will take some time. So at present, validation is scheduled. So now it is done. Let's go back. And then you can click on prepare. Prepare staging tables. And you can click on monitoring. So it is done. Let's go back and click on mapping task. And we have to map all these fields which are coming here. Okay. So just double click on it. And you can simply click on confirm because the control key QM02 is used for print. Okay, just confirm it, and we are using QM01 which is already there. Just confirm it, and even the DMR which I have linked here at the lot level I have specified. Click on confirm, and then even the DMR which need to be linked just now I have shown you. Okay, so this is the one, just confirm it. And we have to specify the variant for this. So just confirm it. ISO unit which will be used. GRM is for grams. Okay, so here you can see GRM. Okay, so click on confirm, and 200 is for the physical sample. Okay, so confirm it. T1 is the MIC which is there already there in the system with the version 1 in the plant 1710. Just confirm it. And this is another MIC PH which is already there. Okay, just confirm it. And even color is there in the plant 1710. This C means that it is copy master inspection characteristics data. Okay, confirm it. And then you can map the plants also, which is 1710. Okay, and then even the products means the material numbers, which I have already taken from the MM16 only. Okay, so I'm just confirming these materials and specify the sampling procedure, and that sampling procedure should be there in the system. Okay, so I'm just confirming those. This is the status. Okay, and 4 is for the released. T I'm entering unique only, and 26 is already there in the system, so I'm just confirming that. And usage, I have kept 5 for code receipt and 3 is for the universal. Okay, so that I have maintained. Let's go back. So we have confirmed all the fields. Let's go back, and now we can click on simulate, start simulation, and you can click on monitoring to check. Okay, it is giving me some error. Let's see the error. You can directly click on errors. Upper specification limit and lower specification limits not maintained. So I have to maintain the lower and upper limit for the MIC number 10. Let me check the MICs which I have assigned. It is PH and T1. Slashing QS23, enter, and it is PH, enter. 5 and 10, it has the information. Let me go back, and another is T1. This actually data is not maintained. Let me enter the data in the sheet only, or in the MIC we can maintain it. Okay, so I have two options. So let me change it here only. I'm maintaining some data here, say 10 to 15. Okay, continue, save it so that it should pick this one as it is. Let me close this one. Let me go back and back. Start it again. Reassign it. Okay. Select this and click on delete the file. We can delete the instance also. Okay. Which are created. Select all and delete. Let's go back and once again upload the file and select the file. Let's go back and then click on prepare, select prepare staging table, click on monitoring. Let's go back and then click on simulate, start simulation. Click on monitoring. Let's go back. And this time I'm not getting any error. So click on migrate and start migration, continue. Now it has been done. And if I click on tables, it will give me the details of the tables which are getting updated when we are migrating the data. Let's check the same data in the system now. Okay. So I can go to first /n SE16 in enter, and let's first check PLKO and press enter key, and here I can enter the task list as Q. It's executed. Okay, so just now I have created is with, we have given the group number. Group number is coming as T and the group counter is 1. And even we have maintained in the sheet 3738. So valid from date is 1. Okay, with the usage of this and the status is 4, the units we have maintained is this, and 1 we have maintained under this. Okay, so 26 with the group counter as 4, valid from date is this. Here we have maintained the DMR also. Okay, so here this is the DMR which is linked, at which level it is maintained. Let's check this data in the QP02, enter. Material was 599 and the plant is 1710 under the group 26, enter. So this 4 is added. Okay, if we check the header level information, my group counter is 4. Text I haven't maintained. Usage is 5 and the status is 4. Inspection point I have added. Even the DMR I have assigned, and this is the DMR. In the operation level, I have maintained the control key as this, and the MIC which is linked is PH with this sampling procedure. Okay. Let me go back, and even in the operation we have maintained the variant also, so that will be added as 3. Let me go back. Another table is MEPL for the material assignment 1710. Okay, and task list is Q. Just execute it. Okay, there are multiple materials, better we enter the material filter also. So I have used the material 570, 71, 72. So continue, execute it, click on execute. Group counter 4 is added in this. Okay, and this is the valid from date 1 and 1 is coming for it. Okay, and 37 and 38 group, and the group counter is 1. Okay, and now if I check the configuration once, okay, then the next free number will be 39. Okay, let me go back and then again come out. Okay, so 37 and 38, just now we have created. Next free number will be now 39, and we have added one T also. So let's check this. Let's go back, and if I check another table, which is PLPO for the operation, enter Q, execute it. My group is 37 and 38. I have added T. Okay, so this is the T, and even we have added this group counter 4 under 26. Okay, so this is the data valid from date we have maintained, and other information you can check. What is the unit maintained? PLMK, so which is for the MIC. Press enter key, and again I can enter this, and if I click on execute, so under my group 37, 38, These are the control indicators which are coming. Color is assigned, the catalog is coming, okay. So let's check 37 once. QP02 enter, and group is 37 I'm entering, okay. So here the control key QM02 is coming. For 37, we have maintained the control key in the operation 37. It is QM02, okay. And let's check the data. The header level usage we have kept as 3 and 4. So in the general data for 37, the usage is 3 and status is 4. Okay. The MIC which is linked here in this is, it is color, okay. And even catalog is linked with the name color. And the sampling procedure is very fixed. So here, in the characteristics for 37, we have, this is the sampling procedure which is linked, okay. And the MIC which is linked here is color. Okay, so this is color that is coming. This is how you can migrate even the inspection plan also.